now let's just talk about what's next for the Bills. This is now heading into 2024. Josh Allen's contract balloons to $40+ million. And that probably means that we're not going to see the same core of Bills players again. I'm going to say that Sean McDermott is back. That's a guarantee because he's righted the ship. But this team has dropped off, and they had opportunity. No Joe Burrow, a weakened Chiefs team, and basically their chance to get into the AFC Championship game. But like I said, the best version of the Bills that we've seen in this Bills-Chiefs meetups is still not enough to beat Patrick Mahomes. We can talk about the injuries, but another thing is that Stephon Diggs may not be back. He has a $19 million cap hit, and just for a receiver that's 30, he can do all the routes. That's very clear, but he's been disgruntled about his contract. He's been a little bit of an off-the-field drama-centric person. I mean, I don't think there's anything absolutely wrong, nothing illegal, but it is a distraction. We had issues of this in training camp, but he showed up, had a pretty solid year, but his numbers were down. And just like typical what we've seen when Bill Belichick was the coach of the New England Patriots, he knows when to get rid of players before they have that complete spiral downwards and your value is little to nothing. I do think though the Bills, as long as they have Josh Allen, they're going to be in the neighborhood of making the playoffs and being a second round type of team, but it's been a long time since they even made the AFC Championship game. It hasn't happened since 2020, and the issue is that Josh Allen is great in the regular season, but there are times in the postseason that he hasn't been able to come up strong. He has a 5-5 record, and the wins haven't been that impressive. I mean, he's beaten Mac Jones, Skylar Thompson, he beat an aging Phillip Rivers. The win against Lamar Jackson was when Lamar was knocked out of the fourth quarter, and then Mason Rudolph last week. A lot of 1-1s, and just had opportunities to do better, but didn't. And so many of those losses came to Patrick Mahomes, but also Joe Burrow. This team simply has hit their wall. I feel like their window was closing last year, and now with just this cap money issue, it's probably going to close for a little bit. They're going to need to retool. Just the way the salary cap is made out, it's going to be very hard for these Bills to return to what they could have been, and I'm afraid they missed their shot at a title.